put that down a sec. What size were they? Let me do one of them. Oh my god. Headlight connected to the left hand headlights. Thought that's what I did. Radio harness. Oh, the headlight's down there. Okay. I think the light's wired in now. Where does the radio harness go? Yeah, we don't have the subwoofer though. Because when you have the subwoofer, like there's a big boombox in the back that you connect everything into. But we don't have that. Radio harness connector. There's a fuse, like there's a plug there. For the lights. Radio harness connector. That's all three, so that's the fuel tank and the lights at the back. What have we got left? Radio harness. I'm not sure where it's going to want to connect that. Ignition switch, light switch. Front lights connector. Oh my god. What's going on? I wish I knew. I don't actually know what it wants me to connect. Yeah, but isn't that the main harness or is that the fuse box? Because they all kind of look plugged into me. See, radio harness, where does that go? I think it's getting a bit dark now. Well, we don't have the subwoofer. We don't have a subwoofer anyway. Which is the bolt we need to undo on the starter motor? Is it that one? We just undo that one notch. Yeah, if you get one of those like miner's lamps, that would be really handy, wouldn't it? Not that one. That one then? That one. So you reckon that'll wire in now? Can we just unbolt it one notch? I don't need to unbolt it the whole way. Once you've wired the starter, there's a 5mm bolt at the back. Okay. It's getting a bit dark for this now. So what's this 5mm bolt you're on about, Luke Dawson? Push the car into the garage. Yeah, good luck with that. The one on the back of the sides of the starter, not the side one where the starter hooks onto the flywheel. That one? Whatever that is, it wasn't tightened. Jeez, we was working till nearly midnight. That's insane.
Oh, yeah.
We can't pick you up, bro. Oh my god. No. I've been sleeping 2 hours. 2 hours sleep I got because of that scumbag. And apparently that wiped out the whole fatigue bar. How does that work? I can't go and get it. Well, I could take the van, but I'm not going to. Be amazing if I had a clean toilet option. Yeah, but you wouldn't be a teenager then, would you? That would be like non-sim like. What 19-year-old cleans a toilet? Tell me that. Right, so let's back that up. Right, I need a quick bio. And be right back. Oh my god, the smell outside. Somebody is having a barbecue, and it definitely is steak on the menu. I'm not even hungry, but that smells so good. GS Allen, thanks 5 months. Show up there with a couple of lagers, that'd be a good one. I'll trade you a steak for 2 lagers. Something else just broke.
Aye, 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 aye.
Quick drink. There we go. Most of the bars sorted out. Experimental Philadelphia. May I ask who made your scene transition? I think one of the best on Twitch. Keep it up. Good work, brother. I made it. Experimenter. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I made it. In After Effects. They're not that hard to make. They're just really like tedious to make. Really. They're not rocket science. They just take a lot of time. Robert Malcolm, thank you for 2 months.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Time to get up that the pub guy have gone. What transition? I think he means this one. Like if we do that. And then that. That's what he means.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Turning the lights off like I'm paying the bill. I am paying the bill. You see this meter here? This whizzing round thing? We're going to have to pay that. Duke, 1824, another month. Honoured to be part of such a great community. Thank you very much, sir. I'm just going to save the game, fast forward time an hour. No, they cut your electricity anyway, Shadow Red. I'm not even sure what day the envelope arrives with your bill in it. That light's on. That's better. We can turn the lights off and get on with stuff now. That's enough daylight. Pretty certain I had this thing jacked up. I'm fairly sure that I had that jacked up. Like I've got time, experimental. Right, let's try and finish off this annoying wiring. So what do we think we've got left, I wonder? Come on, get in. There's definitely stuff left because there's a connection. The front light connector. Where does the front light connector go?
Aye, 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 aye.
Dash harness connector? Really, Whiteland? Lol. Vig, please. Thank you for 200 bits. Had to stop my sub due to moving out costs. No problem, bro. No problem. What's that front light connector? Doesn't actually say. We've got dash harness and front light that need to go and connect somewhere, but I do not know where they go. What was that dash harness then I saw? Radio harness. So according to this, there's still like 3 things we haven't done yet.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
What am I missing, guys? Drusik, thank you for 55. The front light connector harness is under the battery. Okay. So somebody here somewhere. I think it's not actually showing me any option for this. I'm getting no tick mark around that area. Why does the post office phone you up at 7 a.m.? They don't even open till 10. Well, it doesn't matter if the delivery came at 7. He's not there till 10. Where's the van? Since when does Uncle do that? Yeah, but I hadn't finished using it. What? Is that what he does now? He just randomly takes it back? Like, seriously? Do you know what's really annoying about that? I literally filled that van up with fuel. And I bet you when I get it back, it won't be full of fuel again. Oh my god, what an absolute dirtbag. I can't believe that. I filled that up with diesel. Yeah, I know he owns the van, but... Wow. I don't know where this goes anymore, so... Kind of running out of options here. Nothing seems to want to wire up. Yeah, but Bob, it's never been your van, but that's not, mate, that's not to say that he's nicked it. Like, he never comes and takes it. We've already done the headlights, bro. We've had the headlights off and wired them in. We've done the headlights. Main harness to radiator fan connector. Have we done the radiator fan? Yeah, looks wired in. Instrument panel to fuse box. 3 of them. Bolt the battery and try a start. With no wheels on though. I can't believe that. Like, to go and get those wheels now, you'd have to go in the tractor or the boat.
Welcome
And without
back.
the backpack mod, that would be an absolute pain. How many times have your kids bought the car and left it empty? This is different. He's the grown-up. He owns the van. The kid fills it up and then the uncle just nicks it. This is like the other way around. Well, I can't start the car yet. I've not filled any liquid yet. Have you wired the marker lights to the fender? I'm not sure what that means. I might just go and get the wheels back. She left the stuff there. I do wonder though if your uncle only takes the van back if it's at home. Like if I left the van down here, would uncle still nick it? The uncle will lose his driving license and then you'll have full access to the truck. When does he lose it, Tommy?
Welcome.
Is there anything we can do to help him to lose that quicker? Hans, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Vig Plays. Welcome, Vig Plays. Thank you, Hans. Scumbag uncle, I can't believe it. V1, welcome back, sir. Get him drunk. Go to the MOT centre, the van is there, and you still have the keys. Yeah, but the problem with that, low Bob, is that how do I get to the MOT centre? I have to take a vehicle to get there. Does he tell you when he loses his license, Tommy? No, it's not, Presley. It's never been like that before. Okay, that water went very weird very quickly. Looking for that cut through. Is that it though? Can't remember exactly where it is. Where's that? Try refreshing, Giddy. I can't make out what buildings they are. Map 0522, thank you for 32 months. I guess Transinfam was wrong. Yeah, it's on sub a little while. Keep it the great bits. Alright, Spike Group. Don't tell me he's cut off, like he's changed the map or something, so you can't actually go through there. Oh, there's the train. Okay, that's interesting. So if the train line's there, that must be Kilyu's house. Which means Flittari must be over here. That's really annoying with that van gone. No, Grandma's not next to the train. Well, she is, but right down the other end of the map. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Tommy. I'm looking for the little river that takes you down to Flittari. The trouble is, on this side of the map, you don't really have an aim point. Like up there, you've got things like the antenna, and up here, you've got this peninsula bit, but over here, you don't really have very much. Nikolaev, thank you for 43. I think this might be it here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not bad, Oxo Gravy. Right, so basically, it's not the yellowy grass. It's where the foresty bit meets the yellowy grass. That's where you turn. You can't really see it from a distance, though. AJ Rinder. Trains fan often, not there's no word oftenly, it's just often. Look at these 2D trees. We've got the GT wheel and the GT cover rocker, but that's it. Or English, not England. Don't pronounce the T in often. Why not? Wait, how can you say often without saying the T? Often. Often? Nobody says often. Where are you living? Often. What's wrong with you? Often. Brilliant. Why are we walking so slowly? Wait, is there anything in this? Nope. What do you mean that's the way everyone says it? No, it's not. Whiteland! Gifted a sub to Adel42. Welcome, Adel. Thank you, Whiteland. You watch, we'll get there and it'll be closed. And I will literally burn the place to the ground. Oh well. You've not actually done anything to these wheels, have you? Don't lie to me. Often if you're from Somerset. See that, bro? You can shut the door yourself. Just saying. Drive under the big highway bridge to see if there's the fourth junk car, Tommy. What, the one down there? That bridge. I don't know, Whiteland, who is Adel42? One of your oldest followers on record here in chat. Adel42. Does he ever say anything, Whiteland? I don't think I've ever seen him say anything.
the nut house.
Experimental Philadelphia, thank you for your support, subbing as well as sending bits today. Thank you. Welcome to the net house there. Well, we can look at the bridge one day when we go in the van or something. Maybe I'll just drive the van off a big cliff and then see what Uncle makes of that. Colonel Hawk, thank you for 37. After you get past the bridge, it kind of opens into a lake, but if I remember, you hit the edge of the map about then. Just about over there, I think. You're cooking vegetable soup, Bob. Somebody outside's barbecuing steak. I think they win. What I meant to say was at Timo's and Flitara's, you can leave their doors open, and when you come back at night and get free fuel by flicking the switches. How do you get free fuel at Flitara's? I don't understand. And I'm pretty certain if you take fuel from Timo's, which you can do by going via the pub, you still get billed for it. And if you don't pay it, the police come. It's weird the way the water goes a different texture when you get nearer that bit. The last few years I did Salesforce stuff. I didn't work for Salesforce now. See you later, real Boris. .1:30 AM in Australia. Good night, sir. Out of curiosity, how do you get the van back? Do you just have to wait for it to appear outside of Uncle's house? Of course, these wheels will all be mixed up. It doesn't matter which wheel goes in which location. It used to, but it doesn't matter anymore. However, strangely enough, it does matter which hubcap goes on which wheel. Okay. It's all about getting the right pixel. So if we try to put that on now, that's obviously not the right rear wheel. Apparently it's that one.
Aye, 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 aye.
Stu Harris, thank you for 200 bits, sir. Appreciate the support, thank you. Pretty certain I just pull that handle 5 times. You'll love this game, MTA, until you invest a load of time in it and then die horribly and have to do it all again. Is that MT by any chance? Yeah, I think the battery fell out when we jacked it up. I don't know 100% confidence that they're actually full. Okay. We've got all the liquids in. What bolt is it for the battery? It's not a 9. So we've just got the problem of a few wires missing. Really, game? Come on. What do you mean the other terminal? I'm not bolting the other terminal in yet. I don't want it to be powered. I'm still trying to figure out what wires are missing. I could just try it, I guess. So let's empty the hunger bar. Let's empty the bars and save it and then see what happens. It's probably the best thing. Yeah, I mean, this is it, Tommy. I might just be chasing my own tail. I don't know. I think we've got all the major ones on, though. Until I actually turn the key, I won't know. It may well do, gents. I've actually had that before. Turn the key and you hear a clunk. And it's all gone bad.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
The clock is moving. It says 2 on it. Well, that's not true, Bob. Do you know, considering we tuned that blind, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like the alternator's not the belt's not screeching. It's not chucking out plumes of smoke. Your post order has arrived. Like, that's not bad at all. Is it wobbling? Not really. Because I put it to the end and then brought it 2 or 3 notches back, which is normally the sweet spot. Temperature's normal. The radiator hose can't be loose because you don't actually tighten it. Like, they snap on, so there's no adjustment on the radiator hose. We either snap that on or snap it off.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Yeah, I could see if the lights work. Or the indicators or anything else for that matter. I'm thinking we don't have indicators. We've got a radio. Wipers work. The lights work. Why didn't the hazards work then? The hazards don't work for you either. Try the other lights and indicator individually. I wonder why that doesn't work then. I don't know if I've got a button for blinker left, blinker right.
Ei hätää. Ilokaasu Ojutkangas on avannut uuden klinikan Ouluun. Enää ei tarvitse matkustaa Helsinkiin asti, vaan apu löytyy Oulun upo-uudesta klinikasta, jossa ammattitaitoinen henkilökuntamme hoitavat suuremmatkin kakkuset alta aikayksikön. Tule Ojut...
The refs take a long time to come down. Right, that's default flywheel, fair enough. Even for like a car, they just seem to take a long time for just a normal car. It's weird. Where's that go now? Presumably that's going to need to be wired in. Do I need to disconnect the terminal to do this? I wonder. Get it. There's no wiring needed. Hey, Helipilot, we just fired this up and it works. Come on, bro. We'll tidy up later, right? See, that's not working. Are you quite sure you don't have to wire this in? I would say you do. All you people saying you don't need to wire it in, Squirrel. Yes, you do. Obviously, you do. I'm going to kill myself, aren't I? Do I need to undo the negative terminal? Helipilot, we turned the key and the thing just went like a nut. Just sweet. Like perfectly tuned. That didn't sound good. Did you hear that? Oh, you don't need to disconnect your battery. Of course you don't. I've never understood how 12 volts can kill you in this game anyway. What does this thing need to connect into, I wonder? Dash harness. Thank you. Where's the dash harness gone? There we go. Look at that. I haven't touched anything. I haven't adjusted any valve timings or any carburetor mixture. I've gone purely off, reset everything, put it back to like 10 stops or 20 stops. That's not bad at all. I know that, Tabo. I did that when I was a kid with a 12-volt battery.
Kun nuo tietokoneet on ollut tässä tapetilla tällä lailla, niin juttelinpa sitten eilen pojan kanssa vähän näistä hommista. Poika on tuommoinen
Like a glove.
Pelaajata, jotta kuulemma tuumia pelaa. Ja mä sitten kahtelin vähän, että millainen peli se Moomin sitten on. No eihän se mikään Moomi ollutkaan, siinä oli joku sotilas ja sille selitti se kuva, että
Look at that RTX rendering, guys.
menemään niin, että suolet vaan lentteli vaan. Eipä siinä mitään, kyseli sitten pojalta, että mahtaako tuonne olla 15-vuotiaalle sallittu peli, kun ei se ihan sen näköinen ole.
And this is where Uncle stole my van. Well, unfortunately, I've got time for a test drive. I need to change to Sunday night trucking now. Tell you what, we'll drive it. We'll reverse it and drive it forward. Give it a thorough test.
Ne pelit vois kaivaa esiin sitten, kun on vähän kurjempi sää ja saattaa vettä. Muuta pitäis lähteä ulos jotakin touhua. Vaikka palloa potkimaan niin kuin nuoruudessa tehtiin. Tää voi lähteä vaikka pyöräilee tai vettää muihinkiviä. Tai vaikka halakoja tekee. Ja no, tietenkin sitten aina nuo mopo-hommat ja semmoset. Liikutaan
It feels extremely underpowered.
mopovirittely tai vaikka ajelulta. Sekin perhana paljon parempaa ja hyödyllisempää hommaa kuin ruutu ääressä istuminen ja nappien taputtelu. Ihan ilma-aikuista hommaa se kyllä semmonen pitemmän päälle on mun mielestä. Säkin siellä, jos nyt satut pelaa jotain Nintendoa tai tietokonetta tää ratio päällä, niin kuulet tän mun jutun tässä, niin pistä se peli kiinni. Mulla on ihan hyvä sää ulkona, mene sinne nyt jo.
Feels very underpowered. I think the mixture's just slightly rich. We can always lean it slightly later. Anyway, other than that, that's we built that car yesterday and today, didn't we? Yesterday's stream, we started building this. So if you want to see that from the beginning, go to start yesterday's stream, which I think is on SquirrelPlus now. GG. That's quite a nice place to end, isn't it? Just before Sunday night trucking. The car's built and it starts. That's like beautiful. Next stop is to get it an MOT so we can actually take it on the road and stuff. Right, I'm going to have to go to the intermission screen for a bit because I need to get ready for trucking. So in 13 minutes time, we'll be starting trucking. So I shall see you then. In the meantime, look at some pictures of trucks and go and grab some food and a drink, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you at 5 for some Sunday night trucking.